What is up, YouTube? How's everybody out there doing today? I hope you guys are having a fabulous freaking day. Yeah, that's what I hope. That's what I hope, guys. We are here with the good old CBR 1000RR 2008. Since my last video got such a low number of views, thank you, YouTube. Thank you very much. I decided to make another crappy video that's gonna get no views at all either, because for some reason YouTube, I guess, just doesn't like motorcycles like they don't like the bad things that go pew pew either. So we're just gonna keep feeding into it. Forget it, you know what I mean? Just so you know, we actually took the old fairing kit off of the bike and we are installing this brand new monster fairing setup in Japanese Rising Sun design, which I custom designed through Monster Fairing. You can find this actual fairing kit on their website as of right now. I seen it the other day and I was like, oh nice, they put it on their website. Very, very awesome design. They did a superb job at designing this fairing kit. I am super duper happy about it, and I figured it'd be time to install it, honestly, and put it on the bike. There's a few things that need to be addressed before I did that. Broken bolts. I was missing an engine bolt on the other side of the engine. I actually just got done replacing that with a new bolt that goes all the way through, and I put a little bit of Loctite on there, that way it doesn't come out. There's a few other things, fairing stays that broke. I'll show you what they look like here. Right here. They're made out of plastic basically, and they always break because they get brittle and stuff like that. So what we're gonna do is we're basically going to design new fairing stays right here. We're gonna drill some holes in these, cut these shorter. That way they kind of fit right there. As you can see, poke out a little bit, all that fun stuff, and hold the fairing in place. It doesn't need to be strong, just a little flexible so it moves around. Them plastic ones, man, you touch them wrong and they will crack and break on you. It's kind of a pain in the butt. So I figured, what better way to fix that than to actual, do metal brackets on there. That way we never have a problem with them breaking. And if they do bend in a little bit, say I drop the bike over and they bend in, I can just literally pull it right back out again. It's not that big of a deal. So one of the first things we need to do is we need to get the nose cone disassembled. So on these 2008 CBR 1000RRs, 2008 to 2011, you see the headlight. There's something in there too. I don't know what's in there. The headlight assembly attaches directly to the nose cone, which we have to put on that nose cone over there. So we're gonna get that done first. All right, little update. We got our front nose together. This is a pain in the butt because there's a whole bunch of little bolts and stuff back here. You got to put that all together. It's kind of weird. It takes a little bit of time, but once you get used to doing it, it's not that bad. So the nose is together. We have the underbelly pan on. Next, we're going to be putting on the side fairings, but we got to take all this plastic part here. Here we go. Take all this plastic stuff off, and it does come with new plastic stuff as well if you want to use that. I'm just gonna probably just take this off and swap it over because all the bolts are with it. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll use the new ones. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But all this has to be swapped over to the new side fairings because these are my air ducts and everything for the air to get into the engine. So that all needs done. And once that's done, then we can really start doing final assembly here, which is gonna take a little bit of time, about a half an hour to an hour, maybe, give or take. But yeah. So I don't know what to say, guys. I mean, this is just get noise, nothing but noise and wood. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's gonna look freaking badass with the fairings on it. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna look fucking badass. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, it's gonna look fucking cool. All right, guys, it's gonna look fucking cool. Just wait till the end of the video. You'll see the damn bike all put together. You're gonna like it. Monster fairings really. This thing's gonna look badass. I'm gonna start working again, putting more shit on this bike. I'll be back. All right, guys. The fairing kit is pretty much kind of on. Excuse me. I made my two brackets right here for my fairing stays on the side. I'm going to install them. It looks really, really good, guys. It looks really, really, really good. Almost seen it. Almost seen it. We're still putting some pieces on it and stuff. But I'm going to get here and I'm going to get the rest of this done. Put these fairing stays on. Get my front fender on. and I have a couple more pieces to put on, and that's it. And then I'm gonna reveal what this thing's gonna look like, and it looks, my God, it looks so good. It looks so good. Like I can't stop staring at it. Monster Fairings has knocked this one out of the park, guys. Out of the freaking park. Not even gonna lie. The white wheels on the bike had white wheels before, obviously, that were powder coated with a little bit of flake in it. I think the white wheels is what really sets this bike off right now with this new fairing kit. The white wheels are what does it. I seen rendering of it with black wheels, stock black wheels, and it looked good. But these white wheels definitely make it look... I need a white chain. If I can get a white chain, oh my God, this thing would look freaking sexy with a white chain. All right, let's get these fairing stays on, and then we're going to be revealing the bike here soon. So be prepared, guys. Be prepared. All right, guys. So she is pretty much 99% together. There's a few little things I got to do. I got to fix the seat. That needs bolted down. The rear cover... the little pad on that needs to be glued down, which is no big deal. And I'm waiting for a tank pad to come in, but she is all bolted on. The entire freaking fairing kit is on. And my God, she looks so good. She looks so good. So freaking good. Oh my God. Like I definitely liked the old wraps that I had on the bike, but this is just a whole nother level. Just a whole nother level, guys, in my personal opinion, on what this thing looks like. This, oh God, let's move some stuff out of the way. Well, we're gonna reveal it. We're gonna show you guys what it looks like right now, the way it sits. I hope you guys are super duper excited, because I know I am. Oh my God, this thing looks like $1 million, guys. It looks like $1 million. Oh, by the way, the bulk kit that they included with this kit is just freaking nice. It comes with its own little tool and everything, which is really, really nice. I enjoyed using them. The bolts I mean, there's more than enough of bolts, guys. Like, they send triple the amount of bolt washers and stuff that you'd need for any bike, honestly. And I barely went through any of them. I probably used maybe 15 bolts, and that was about it. Maybe not even 15 bolts, but... that's all I used. So plenty of bolts in the kit to get a job done. I would not be concerned about that at all. Very happy that they include so many bolts and so many washers as well. But here we go, guys. Take a look at the newly fairinged Monster Fairing CBR 1000 RR, guys. There she is. God, that looks good. God, it looks good. I wonder if it looks better with the doors shut. Hold on a minute. There might be some saturated light coming in here. I don't know if there's not a lot of light in this shop, which sucks. But let's see. Probably about the same, honestly. Probably about the same. Probably not really any different. I'll get definitely got some good pictures of the bike here. Got my old parts here and junk. But there's that side. Oh, much better. Much better. Look at that. God, that looks sexy. Tell me that is not the sexiest bike you've ever seen in your entire life. Look at that rising sun Japanese flag on a Japanese freaking motorcycle, guys. You can't get any better than that. You can't. You just can't. Look at this. Got the red under here. I got a tank pad coming. I'm probably going to go with a clear tank pad. Got a tank pad coming for it. Mirrors are on. I chose to go with the tinted double bubble. They do supply you with a clear double bubble. Here's a clear double bubble right here, but I didn't know if I really wanted to put that on or not. I'm not a big fan of the clear double bubble, but I think it fits very, very well with the rest of the bike, the black on the rest of the bike and everything. I ended up making, you've seen my brackets. So my brackets are made. And the nice thing about it is I can shove that in and bring that fairing a little closer. I need to put a bolt in there. So that is one nice thing, as I can push, now that these are metal, I can push these in a little bit and give the bike a little bit more of a sleek look, which is freaking awesome. There's the front. The front does look kind of interesting, to be honest. With the red lines across it. To to be honest, it makes you kind of wonder what's going on with the bike and what kind of fairing is on it or what color it is. But then as you move to the side of the bike, as you see, it's like, oh shit, there it is. That's what's going on. Maybe I should have left this white and just had a completely white front. Comment below. Let me know in the comments below what you think. If this should just be a white front nose piece instead of having the red cross over to the other side. It kind of looks good, different, but it looks good. You know what I mean? I like it very, 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 very much. Man, this looks, yeah, this is a little pad. You gotta glue these things down here. They kind of just, you just put glue on the bottom there and you stick it there and let it dry overnight. I'll do that tonight before I leave and stuff. But I do also have my other seat too here. My girlfriend, I call this my girlfriend seat. I don't need it on because I don't have a girlfriend. So yeah, until that happens, I won't be using that seat at all, which I'm totally okay with. I'm not going to argue with one bit, not one bit at all. But man, guys, comment below. Let me know what you think of the Monster Fairing Rising Sun CBR 1000 fairing kit. I love it. I think it's freaking amazing. I think it looks freaking good. Like, I like white too. Like, white is just one of my favorite. Obviously, my Trans Am's white. My GTP's white. Zach's car is pearl white. I like white. White is one of my favorite colors. I might as well just say I think white is one of my favorite colors. I always try to like picture if a different color is going to be my favorite color, but I have so much shit that's white. It might as well just be white at this point, being my favorite color. So, but there you go, guys. The Monster Fairing Kit is completely done and on. A few little odds and ends I gotta, fix up. I gotta bolt the seat down and stuff. I might not even bolt the seat down. That way I have easy access to the battery and everything. Usually a lot of guys will leave their seats unbolted and then just lift the seat up and get under there as they need to. Say if a battery dies or something goofy, a fuse blows, I'm not carrying around tools and ripping everything to fuck apart. I can just rip the seat off, do what I got to do, be on my merry way. It's not like the seat's going to go anywhere anyways while I'm sitting on it, riding it. It's not going to be going anywhere, so I'm not too concerned about the seat flying off. But there you go, guys. I think the white wheels really, really, really set this off. And if I ever wash these wheels again, which I probably won't, to be honest, they actually have pearl flake in them. When I got them powder coated years ago, they had a pearl flake in there, and you can see that very much. I think that'll go very, very well with the white in the fairing as well. But yeah, guys, man, it looks good. Man, that looks good. I gotta fix this too. I'm gonna make a bracket one of these days and fix that. Somebody tried to fix it, but didn't do a very, very good job at it. But I'm gonna fix that as well and get that taken care of. And then this thing will be 110% done. Yeah, I think, I'll be honest with you. Comment below, let me know what you think. But I think we should have, just like they cut the lines off here, I think it should have been cut off here and cut off here. And this whole nose cone should have just stayed completely white. I'm not going to cry about it because it's so much of a pain in the ass to take that nose cone off to change it over, but I'm not worried about it. I think it looks unique and I think it looks cool and I'm totally happy with it. But I might suggest that to him, to offer it with just a front nose cone in white and that's it. But dang, guys, dang. Just look at her. Just freaking look at her. Well, that's the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. The fairing kit is completely on and she is ready to rock and freaking roll. Hope you guys all have a great freaking day, and we're going to try to put out some more videos for everybody on some of the stuff here at the shop maybe, and who knows what else. Just videos about anything really, guys. If you have any suggestions for any future videos, put them in the comments below. Maybe I'll figure it out and figure out what the algorithm on YouTube wants me to do. I don't freaking know. Obviously my views aren't doing anything real great, but I still love making content for you guys. So I'm going to continue to do it as much as I possibly can while finishing stuff up here at the shop and go from there. I really appreciate everybody that's been on the channel for this long. I mean, 6 years now, guys. 5-6 years now I've been doing this, and it's had its good times and it's had its bad times, you know what I mean? So I can't complain. I can't complain, and I continue to love to do it. I just don't want to give up and quit doing YouTube because, obviously it doesn't really cost anything to do YouTube. It's just me standing here with a camera, 10-15 minutes out of my day, giving you guys some content, and hopefully you guys enjoy my pretty beautiful face. But yeah, you know, we're going to see how things go here in the future. Maybe I'll make a dedicated what the hell are we going to do with YouTube in the future video. I don't know. But I figured I'd just give a little tidbit, you know, and in this video here and tell you guys what's going on. But I'm gonna do it as much as I possibly can, and hopefully you guys enjoy the content. But other than that, give it a big thumbs up if you did enjoy this video. If you want to see more bike stuff or car stuff, or you just like stupid junk that I do on this channel, do me a favor. If you had not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell like it does anything anyways, and put it on all. That way you get notification of all my videos if YouTube decides they want to tell you, which seems to be a freaking issue nowadays. But hope you all have a great freaking day, guys. Deuces.